Hey guys, and welcome to the Age of Vikings mod preview. Now, obviously, you can do multiplayer campaign as well, which is awesome. Got the Age of Vikings. You go here, which is obviously where Age of Charlemagne would be. So, obviously, it's mainly focused around Britannia and that area, which is essentially pretty much Thrones of Britannia. And this is probably, I would say, definitely better, a lot better than Thrones of Britannia. The only good thing about Thrones of Britannia is that it's got quite a big map and focuses heavily on Britain, just on Britain. I guess that's the only, and there's a lot of factions to choose from that are mainly focused around the British Isles. And I kind of like it because it's my home. This is probably a bit better, really. Obviously, you have Danelaw, which is essentially your base York faction, really, or your Jorvik is the name for York. The Danes, which is basically opposite the Kingdom of Denmark, also in its native tongue there as well. The Kingdom of Dublin, another Viking nation, all having the paganism faith. You also have the Emirate of Sicily, the Kingdom of Wessex, the Kingdom of Asturias, the Kingdom of Brittany, the Kingdom of West Francia, the Kingdom of East Francia, and the Kingdom of Italy, all under the control of the Carolingian dynasty. Anyway, we should get into the map, the campaign map, and I'll show you what the mod has to offer. It's a shame I didn't put a bit more factions in, but I guess it would have gone too far, and it would have stretched out over here, and it wouldn't be great. But it already does anyway, so I don't see the point. I don't see why they shouldn't, but oh well. Anyway, I'm sure they will make some more updates as time goes on. I'm pretty sure they're still making stuff to it now. I hope they are, because this is quite a good mod. If I was to do a series on this, it would probably either Dublin or Danelaw, whichever. I could do Wessex, because that's the legendary difficulty, which I despise. So maybe that, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's get into the campaign map. Alright guys, here we are at the campaign map. So obviously you start down here. You have different units, as you can see. Obviously going to be a better up. I think some are going to be a little bit better than the units you would have had in the Age of Charlemagne. Got York down here with another army. Obviously we're starting in quite a good position. You got Mercia down here. Then you got Wales over there. And then you got Wessex just down here as well. Wessex probably, well, we'll have a look at diplomacy later on. Another series, I've got Bebinbo is also I think vassal state actually. So yeah, they basically bent over backwards with Jorvik. Obviously you got the Danes over here, who we're allies with. Not sure we're allies with the Kingdom of Dublin though. Let's take a look. No, I think we're just neutral. But that's interesting. I could do a series with the Danes and invade Scotland or something like that. Maybe invade the south. I wouldn't play as France or anything because they'd be very easy faction to play as. And plus, you don't play the Age of Vikings to go play in a completely different area. No doubt we'll probably do a series on Thrones of Britannia too. But anyway, let's get into the mod preview. Technology is going to be probably very similar to Age of Charlemagne. Diplomacy wise, Danelaw is obviously a military allies with Danes. The vassal state of Northumbria, who's basically, I'm pretty sure they're basically Danelaw's bitch. Mercia as well. Danelaw doesn't start a war with anyone else yet. Relations with Northumbria are bad, so it's probably better to just kill them. Got the Kingdom of Strathclyde. Then you got the Kingdom of Scotland, who probably isn't in the best of positions. Then you got East Francia down here, who obviously despise the Vikings, as they would anyway. And Danes over here as well. I don't think you can expand that way as well. But obviously you probably have new buildings. We'll take a look. Bebinbo is probably it's the main area for that region, so they probably take it. I'm trying to think what's new. I don't have put any new buildings in. Maybe over here. I'm not sure. I think it's mostly the same. I might get corrected in the comment section later, but that's okay. I haven't played much of Attila normally, but I've reached Imperium level, which I'm not entirely sure that is. The family trees, obviously, with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. So we got Halfdan, who is the faction leader. Got Ubba, who I think some of these aren't even. I have no idea. Sigurd Snake Eye, I believe it is. Name is Ivor the Boneless. Bjorn Ironside, I think it is. I can't remember all of the name, but yeah. Well, you got the old women and all that. Yeah, that's essentially it, really. I mean, the thing does suck that you can't really go into the consoles and click toggle foe to show you the map. But that's just Attila being Attila. It's very anti-cheating as well. Of course, you can go into the cheat menu and just give yourself a bunch of cash if you ever wanted to. And that's about the only all the thing you can do. You can either give yourself a bunch of food, but it has to run out in the turn. Otherwise, it won't be able to find which the right value is for that. I could do it if anyone wanted a guide on how to cheat in Attila or Empire or games without cheating, without cheat menus. And I'll happily do it. Be a bit of a weird install guide or whatever, but anyway, anyway, that's pretty much it. The Age of Viking DLC is obviously, as it says, focused around the Viking invasions of England and the British Isles, and is a very interesting mod to play as. I definitely love to play as York. I do like the setting of York, and perhaps someday I may end up living up there, maybe. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this game, for this mod, really. Not game. There's still plenty of, there's hundreds upon hundreds of mods probably around the internet for Attila and anywhere else. But anyway, that's about it. I don't think there's anything more I can really add. Obviously, just the new faction traits and all that. Got the Kingdom of Lotharinga down there, West France and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you have enjoyed this mod preview. It's certainly an interesting mod, and of course we'll do something with it. But yeah, hope you guys like the sound of this and give it a try. I definitely would recommend it, as I do with most other mods. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.